welcome back to RachandBella Crafts. Rachel here, and I hope that you are all well. Oh my goodness, what a crazy night we had here last night. I'm gonna have to just tell you this very quickly because I'm a little bit wired today, so I do apologise. Yes, more than I normally am. Our dog went missing last night. For those of you that aren't in our Facebook group or don't follow me on social media, you will have seen, if you do follow me on Facebook, that I was up all night posting missing posters and posts of her all over Facebook. But I'm very, very pleased to say that this morning at 8:30, before I even had a chance to get my wellies on, to get out the fields to go look for her, a very good friend of ours, who actually is our dog sitter when we are on holiday, she found her sat down waiting, bless her heart, by where we normally park our vehicle and we walk our dogs. So, phew! That was that bit of drama over, but oh my goodness, what a night. I don't know. So what are we doing today? Well, today I'm carrying on with the, I wanted to show you, didn't I, how you can use your tags in different ways in your journals. Today we're going to try something. Now, I haven't done it yet to test it. I haven't, so I don't know if this is going to work. I've got an idea in my mind and it's going to kind of formulate, I hope, as we go along. But we will see. I've also moved my mic again because I realised on Tuesday, whatever day I did my last video, that I had clipped it up above my telephone in front of me, and obviously I had my head down because I'm looking down here, not up there. So when I was trying to edit it back, I was like, why is this so quiet? It's because you're talking into your shirt, Rach. Okay, so what are you going to need today? Well, I'm going to be using one of my signatures to, because we're going to be creating something that you're going to want to put straight onto a page. So grab yourself a page, whatever it is you want to work on, that's fine. Book page, journal page, digi page. Have you tried out our lovely Times and Seasons kit? If not, go have a little look. All our kits are still on sale, by the way. They're all still 30% off. So yeah, I have cut out, well, actually that's a fib. I didn't cut them out. Bless his heart, my youngest, when I was last night trying to locate our lovely dog, I had stuck them all onto my book pages, and he was like, what are you doing, Mum? What can I do to help? And I said, oh, you wouldn't do me a favour and cut all these out for me, and he did, bless him. So our Dan sat last night and cut out all my tags. He's a good boy, isn't he? So I've backed all my tags that I've got left over now ready. And like I say, I've got an idea of what I'm going to do with this, but we'll see how it formulates as it goes along. So my idea is to make a pocket, multi-pocket, with hidden journaling spots. Now, you know me, I love a hidden journal spot, and I know the journalers amongst you will too. So I'm just looking for some coordinating tags and patterns. You're going to want something that's going to be okay to go on the side, but we've probably put something over the top of it anyway, so that's all good and that's okay. And I'm just, like I say, as I'm picking these up, thinking, right, this will work that way. That will be fine because it's blank. We won't put her on there because she's cute, but it'll be directional. Yeah, these will all work. I love that one on there. That butterfly is lovely. Okay, let's put that by there a second. Right, oh, let's have that one. That's my favourite. I just absolutely love that. And we'll put those there because I have got a lamp on. It's actually the reason why I stopped using this mat last year, because I've always got to have a light on in my craft room, wherever I am, because it's so dark and dingy here. I've got a big splodge in my glasses now. And it reflects on the mat. So that's why I try to put something on there then, so it's not bouncing off the mat and blinding you. Oh my word, it is a miserable day here today. But you know me, I love a hack, and I have found a workaround because I'm freezing cold, or it's freezing cold here rather. So I have got my, and I do not apologise, I have got my Snuggie on, which I bought from Amazon for £13, I think. Fleecy lined. Oh, it's lovely. It's like a dress. It goes all the way down, and it's got a hood. You can't beat a hood. And the best bit, this is the pied de resistance of my workaround, my little hack. Look at my fire. Listen to this. How lush is that? So yesterday, well, obviously I literally, I kid you not, I have been in my craft room for almost 24 hours. I have showered and changed now. But I had that on all day yesterday, just sitting there, because every time I look at it, it's glowing in the corner of my desk. I feel warm. So, I mean, you know, you can't knock it really, can you? Right, what are we going to do? Okay, so this is my plan. This is what I was thinking in my mind when I was trying to work this out. So what I thought we would do is take 1 or 2, maybe 3 tags. So I'm thinking, let's try this a second. Let's put that one. I love that one. Let's put that one there like that. Now, we may end up cutting them, but I'm not going to cut them because I'm going to use that as a flap, because the idea is that these tags, we will lift them up, if that makes sense, to reveal the hidden journaling spot. Now, that there, you could journal on that, so I'm wondering if I mightn't pop that one there and then layer that one like so. Oh, I got itchy nose, sorry. And then, where's that other one I had? No, not that one. Maybe that one. And then we'll layer that one then. Perhaps I'll put that on in the same direction on the top. But what I thought we could do then is pop a little closure on there. So I'm going to just give this a go. Look, if it's naff, it's naff. And I won't show you, obviously. I do have some pride. But if it's good, you're going to see this video. So if you're watching this, you know this is going to turn out well, don't you? And I've just realised, obviously, blessing me's cut these tags for me, but they need inking. I should have done that last night. But I was a little distracted. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, I was trying a new system yesterday because I'm really struggling with keeping my attention and concentrating on the things I got to do. And I got a lot of things to do. As I told you before, I tend to procrastinate even, and I just end up getting nothing done. So I started using this little scheduling app yesterday, and I sat there and I typed in all of the tasks that I wanted to get done and put little time slots on how long I thought they were going to take, and then you get a little alert then to remind you to move on to your next task. It isn't always good to plan, but I am very pleased to report I did actually get lots done off my list. Now, one of my big failings is that I commit to myself, whatever I'm doing, even if it's like taking on too many jobs from other people or just even to myself. I always like put too much on myself and think, oh, I can get 10 tasks done today, when the reality probably is I can only get like 2 of them done, and that's fine. They're 2 big tasks, you know. So yeah, I did kind of over thing yesterday, but I think I put like 5 tasks in. 3 of them were big tasks, and I did get one of the big tasks done and 3 extra small tasks done, and then a load of other things along the way as well. So I don't think I did too badly. And of course it was a bit frustrating because I was like getting into my stride yesterday morning, and then I had IT issues then with my computer. So that I like lost an hour and a half trying to fix something on my computer. And then it just, in the end, sorted itself out. I still have no idea now what was wrong with it, but who cares? It's working now, that's the main thing. Right, I'm just getting my scoreboard at a minute because I'm going to just score where I want this to go. So we need to leave a gap. You'll see why we're leaving a gap in the memento. So I'm going to leave a gap there, and I'm going to just put a little mark there for myself so I know what I've measured to. And then, oh, these, by the way, are very, very handy tools. I used mine the other day for making holes in the wall in my craft room to put nails in. They didn't make the hole that big, but by me making a little, like, entry hole before I started hammering the nail in, it didn't crack all the plaster like it normally does. We've got dreadful walls in our house, really bad. Now, we can do this in one of 2 ways. Depending on how much we're taking off the tag, because I hate to waste, and I am just wondering if I might be able to wrap this around the other side. So let me just score that the right way around. That's better. I'm just going to try something a second. This is all trial and error today. I might cut all these waffly bits out, and you'll just think, oh gosh, yeah, I'm going to leave that there. So with your first tag, you might like to, when you score, tuck it behind the page. So the page on the other side, we'll do something with that later. But yeah, I like that there, actually. I think that's That's good. Right, so let's pop that back in. This is why it's good to do these jobs before you put your signatures in, because then you can, like, you know, pull the thing out. And sorry, if you're trying to do this now in one that you'd always do it on the other side, so you could always put the lip on that side of the page. Does that make sense? Now the next one is going to sit, and perhaps I'm going to do that actually. Now I might, because I think it looks aesthetically pleasing, like that, aesthetically pleasing, I'm going to have that side this time because I quite like that. And we're embracing the tagginess. So I'm just going to kind of give myself a little marker, and then I'm going to just score my my tag, hopefully in the right place. Oh, hang on, Rach, turn it over, because I always score backwards. Silly Billy. Oh, it's all right. I have not only scored that the right way, but I've scored it in the wrong place. Donut! Right, okay. So fold that over now, and then we'll just thingy that down. Marvellous. Right. And also, of course, once you do your fold, don't forget to do a little bit of extra. Okay. So that will go there like that. This will go here like so. We'll talk about the bits on the other sides of the pages in a moment, but let's focus on the construction of this first. So, yep. Okay. Right, okay, I think I know I'm going to do that bit there. Right, so the next one now, oh, sorry, right, she knows, is going to go here, I think, like so. And then, do I want another one in there? No, I think I know what I'm going to do with that. I think that'd be overkill to do another one. So I think that's going to be enough. I just need to now decide how much of this I'm going to take off, and do I want that side or that side? No, I think we'll go with that, and I'm going to fold literally the flap at the top. So, oh, fire disappeared then. I had adverts running. Come on, we need that fire to keep us warm. Is it cold where you all are? Temperature here has suddenly dropped. It's been crazy. I'm not kidding. We literally had an impromptu heat wave last Monday, or was it last Monday? I think it was, because I got up and panicked thinking, oh my gosh, it was like 23 degrees in the car. Well, it might have been the Monday before actually. I don't know when were these weeks ago in. And now all of a sudden we're back to this, and it's cold. No, it was last Monday, because I remember I was driving John back to uni and I was absolutely roasting in the car. Yeah, and then within the space of 3 days, it went from 23 in the morning to 8. Oof, gosh. Oh, sorry, I got a really, really itchy nose. And I've moved my mic now, so I'm not sure much of that you're picking up. I do apologise if it's noisy. Right, okay, so I'm just thinking now, do I want to attach that there? Or do I? Right, well, you can either attach it so that the little flap is on show, or if you don't want the little flap to be on show, just fold it under. But either way, you need a flap because you need to be able to flip it open. You with me? I hope these turn out as good as they were in my head. I'm not normally this uncertain of myself, because normally I would have given it a go, but I didn't have a chance. Yeah, I think that's all right. Right, now, the only thing that I got to do now, because I didn't have time, and I can't keep on delaying making videos because there's always one more task to do. The only thing I haven't done is put something on the back of these that I can write on. So they are covered with a book page. Oop. So I have some of this paper. Oh, that's a nice one. That was perfect. So I'm going to just use some of these. Great. Let's put some music paper on there, because that'll tie in quite nicely then with this week's freebie, which I will show you shortly. So yes, there's a freebie today. I'm actually early, even though I've had a crazy 24 hours. I am actually early with this week's freebie, so I can't be doing too badly, can I? No. Right, okay, let's hold that there a second. Let's move that out of my way. I'm going to just super quickly back these tags so that they are able to be journaled on, if that makes sense. I'm going to just glue it up. Oh, is there any glue left on this? Yeah, that'll do. That's right. That's enough faff in there now. Right, okay. So you can pretend I've done the little one because I don't want to keep on keeping you waiting. Right, okay. So to construct this, I'm obviously going to have to glue this now onto my page because you need to see how it's going to work. And I'm going to just take that out of there a minute so that we're not working on bulk, if that makes sense. Right, so what did I say? I said this one is going to go this side, didn't I? Shall I just, what do you think? Shall I just ink that there? Yeah, it's better now. Here we are. So pop that under there like so. And I think the best way to fix this is going to be here on that seam. So we're going to glue this down now. And I'm going to fix it by gluing here and here, but not on the hinge, okay? So I'm not going to glue around that side because I would like to use it as a tuck. So I'm going to just glue across the bottom there and then down on the inside part of that flap, but not in the hinge, okay? Because I did try that just now and it didn't work out. And I need to open the front flap. So there we go. Pop that down like so, and then straight away make sure you turn it over and open it so you know it's going to move, if that makes sense. Yeah, does that make sense? Cool. Right, there we are. Flap fitted. Ta-da! Okay, now second one now, okay? So we're going to take the page and we're going to open it this time. I'm going to do the same thing now. So what did I do? I glued here, so about 1 centimetre on the inside of this flap, but not on the actual hinge, otherwise it won't open. So we'll pop it there and then across the bottom. I hope that is the bottom now. I need to have my reading glasses adjusted. They keep sliding off the edge of my nose. I look like a headmistress. There, I'm going to just put that so it's a little bit. There we go. I'm just going to nick that corner there. There we go. I think that's better. That was a bit harsh, wasn't it there? Right, so we should have flip, flap. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then for the final stage, oh, I'm going to have to glue that on there. Sorry, I can't not do it. It's going to annoy me. Sorry. I know I'm taking a while. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you're crafting along. I really do. I was like super wired, I warn you, this morning. I messaged the girls and I was like, oh my gosh, video today. But I decided to do a task first. I had an idea and I thought, oh, I'm going to make them all a freebie with that. And then thankfully that took me a good hour and a bit, and all my creative energy went into that. And then I've calmed down a little bit now. Yes, this is me calm. You may roll your eyes. Imagine having to live with me. Can you imagine? I actually have like 2 states. I'm either super quiet because I'm thoroughly engrossed in whatever I'm focusing on, and there's always something I'm doing. I can't ever just sit and watch TV. There's always something going in my hands. Or I'm so if I'm super engrossed and quiet and I don't answer anybody, I'm just like, don't ask me anything because I'm not listening to you. Or I am like a do-yourself bunny, doing 6 jobs at the same time, possibly not getting any of them done. No, I do get stuff done. I think I'm quite productive. But yeah, right. There we are. So we got a little bit of writing paper on the back of there. Just wait for that glue to dry. Now I'm just trying to decide whether or not to nick, and I don't mean pinch, I mean nick these edges here. I think I'm going to, because that's very hard. I don't want a full-on tag end on it, but I don't want that. I'm wondering actually if I might curve it. Should we curve it? Yeah, let's curve it. What's the worst that's going to happen? It's going to look rubbish, and then I just won't show you. So you're never going to know. I'm only kidding. If it looks rubbish, it looks rubbish. I won't do it again, will I? No, I think it looks nice. Now, okay, so let's pop that there. Yep, like that. Okay, job done. Right, let's glue that into place. And I'm not going to worry about this. This is not going to be a tuck rather. This is just going to be the flappy bit. Yep. I watched a couple of YouTube videos the other day, not mine, other people's obviously, because I was wondering about the sound, and I've noticed how some people like manage to kind of like really consistently keep their voice nice and loud. I find I kind of go quiet when I'm concentrating, so I do apologise for that. I know it's annoying. It's annoying for me. I don't often watch my videos. I can't bear it, but yeah, it's just, I just don't know. So I'm trying to think, but I don't want to start overthinking things then, because then I'm never going to get anything done, am I? Let's be real about this. Right, now I need, I could do with some scrap, really. Because I don't want to go clunking into these lovely tags. Right, bear with, see, they will. There we are. Right, so this is one of my collage pages from our Times and Seasons kit, which I haven't had nearly enough time to play with yet. And I'm getting thoroughly distracted. That's why I've had to leave all my autumny stuff out on my desk, because when behind me on the computer then I'm doing Christmas, it's like, because they're both very full-on colour schemes, I think, autumn and Christmas. Oh my word, I wonder what that noise was then. You want to see the rain out there? Oh, I'm so glad my little dog is home. She was out with this all night. She was absolutely soaking when my friend brought her home this morning. So they were a lovely towel down, and then she jumped in there with her mum and her sister, well, her adopted sister, Rosie. And they touched her up, and I know they'll have her nice and clean now. She a nice dry bit of vet bed, and then she came straight in and woofed all her food down. But suffice to say, she will not be going out for a walk this evening. I don't think she needs walking for the rest of the week. Crikey. Oh, hang on, I need to do another one. Yes, I need to do another one. Right, sorry, I should have explained what I was doing here. You can see what I'm doing. I don't need to tell you what I'm doing. I'm just looking at, and I know they're a bit haphazard, but I'm looking at the pattern on the paper. There we go. Marvellous. Oh, okay, so bit of glue, because the paper's not as thick as I'd like it to be. Do you know, I opened a pack of what was called card this morning, because I wanted to print the freebies onto it, and the card was thinner than my 120 GSM paper, and I'm like, there's no way I'm using that. It was rubbish. But I don't like buying card too thick, you see, because the last printer I had, I remember buying something like 200 GSM, and the blooming thing wouldn't go through the printer. It wouldn't, you know how it goes in and turns over? It couldn't do it, so it just kept clogging up. So I gave up in the end, and it's a shame. It was a nice card too. So I don't know what card thickness you all use. Be good to know. Right. Okay. Try not to make a meal out of this now, Rach. Sorry, I'm trying not to slow down too much. I know I'm probably not going at too crispy because I'm tired. This is why I often leave my videos until the afternoon, because once I sit now, look at my desk to do this, I go into sleepy mode then, and I'm like, it chills me out, you see, you know. Probably should craft before I go to bed. I might sleep better then. But yeah, so I tend to do my videos then, like, just as Dan gets in from school. Once we've done the hellos and he goes off and he's doing his own thing, I like, at 4 o'clock, I put the thing on. But I'm earlier with you today because I'm really keen to get this done. And actually, I wanted to do this yesterday, so I'm a day late. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to use these as closures, little tucks, all right? So we're going to pop that. No, I want that side. I've inked the wrong side. We're going to pop that now on there. Now, you could use brads, but I'm not going to use brads because it's going to poke through the other side of my little journal cards, and then it'll spoil the effect. So I'm going to just simply fold the this, like little closure, put a bit of a fold in it like that, so you just kind of, so it allows it to move, and then I'm going to simply stick one side, and then it'll be like a little, see, just like that, just like that. Who says that? Tommy Cooper, isn't it? Showing my age now. No, I'm not. I don't really. I think it was reruns when I saw him. I think he was reruns. Oh, he was funny. He used to love Tommy Cooper. I was a rotter when I was a kid for doing impersonations of people, or impressions we would call them. But I used to be very, I think I've mentioned this before, very good at picking up people's accents. So if I'm with somebody for a prolonged length of time, or listening to it, I'll just do it, and I don't even realise sometimes that I've like started speaking like the person I'm talking to. But yeah, there were several programs I watched when I was a child, and then ended up mimicking a mimic. That's it. I was a little mimic, as they used to say. Okay, right. So that's the second one there, because that's gonna go like, you see where this is going now, look. So that's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. Now, what you could do, if you did want to use a brad, before you put the cover on here, you could poke the brad through, and then, so you'd have to kind of do all your building before you build it, if that makes sense, and then put some like coffee dye paper over it, or writing space paper over it, or what have you. But that then would allow you to, you know, have a closure with a brad. But I didn't think of that beforehand, so I'm going to just do it this way. And there's nothing wrong with this way. It's nice and simple and straightforward. And try not to make it into a mammoth task. These are meant to be, you know, obtainable objectives for you. If that's the right term. I've just made that sound like a management meeting now. There we are. Okay. And then we're going to open this one then. And then inside here, we'll have the last one. Scoos. And that's going to sit here, just like so. I don't like this, so I'm going to just, where's my edger? Yeah, I'm going to do what I did there, because I don't like this sharp edge here. It's ugly. It's not aesthetically pleasing. Oh, we'll have to use the large one. I think that's blocked. 1, 2. You know, it really is very true what they say when they say you should be careful what you wish for, because I was only moaning yesterday that the day has not got enough hours in it. It's not long enough. And then what happened? By the evening, I ended up being given a whole 24 of them. Did I get the tasks done? Actually, I did, because I was panicking there last night, because I was supposed to have sit and done, we're doing the 12 Days of Christmas Secret Santa thing again in our Facebook group this year. And I was meant to put the names up yesterday. Well, of course, the dog then, you know me, last minute Annie. Well, it's not that nice, because people are signing up last minute. I like to give people a chance. And then, of course, I couldn't sit and do that last night because there was, like, stuff going on here. We were looking for the dog. So I was behind then. So, of course, then I stayed up all night. So I sat and did the Secret Santa swap list, which is not an easy task, let me tell you. I've got to check everybody out, make sure we haven't got any, you know, unreliables in there, because it has happened in the past. And I don't like people to commit to stuff and then not receive, you know, their gift in return. But yeah, so it takes a lot of time. Right, I think we are all but there with the construction side of this. I think that's pretty much what I had in my mind. I think so. So on this side here, we've got ourselves a nice additional tuck space, or maybe not that one. We want some nice contrast in it there, wouldn't we? There we go. Okay, so we've got a little tuck spot there, and then further in your journal, because obviously this will be on the other side of the signature, and I think this will take a bigger one. Oh, these would be nice in here, wouldn't they? There we are. You've got yourself another little tuck spot there. Or, of course, you could always extend onto it and continue the flip-flap process on the other side. Entirely up to you. But, like I say, I wouldn't cut them off. I would utilise them if I were you, because it's nice to have the extra tucks. However, we've now got ourselves a very nice, snazzy, multi-pocket hidden journaling spot flip thing. I don't know. I'll have to come up with a good name on it by the time I do my video title. Oh, I hate doing video titles. Right, so the other thing that I wanted to kind of show you that we can add on to this is we're going to very strategically now create a proper pocket out of this, because, of course, as you can see, if I put something in here, it's going to fall straight out, and I am not about to go gluing that down. So there's a couple of options we've got here. Now, let me introduce you to today's freebies. Ta-da! We have freebies today. These freebies are, what's the word? Inspired by, should we say, my traumatic morning. But yes, these were all the nice things that came to my mind this morning when I was feeling very grateful for my answered prayers and my little pup had been returned home. We had our, in church, there's a team have gone to the Philippines at the moment on a mission trip. They're away for a fortnight, and our pastor and his wife have gone with a group of people from church. So they've been posting into our group WhatsApp in the mornings, sending us clips of like where they are, what they're doing. In fact, I have asked Clyde, our pastor, if I could share the clip from today with you all. So I'm going to pop it at the end of the video. So if you'd like to see what they're all doing, it's only about a minute long. I'm going to put it at the end of the video, so do check it out. But yes, they're in the Philippines at the moment, which I was fascinated by. And I'll be honest, if I knew they were going, I'd have been like, oh, please can I come? Because obviously we've got Shiva, who lives in the Philippines, and we've also got Dave from Junk Journal Deveo. So, you know, those guys in the Philippines, it would have been great to have been able to go on over. And of course, most importantly, I have this little girl who sits on my desk. There we go. This is my Elia, her name is, and she is a little girl that I sponsor through Compassion, and she lives in the Philippines, so it would have been lovely to have been able to go and say hi. But we'll see. So yeah, he sent us this morning that clip, and in the clip, in his post, he put the scripture, Psalm 3, verses 3 to 5. And I sent it to my mother. I said, oh, this is perfect for me this morning. So I've put some little excerpts of that in there. If you want to know what the whole verse is, I suggest you go look it up. But it was lovely. And then I've done you some little autumny backgrounds, and I've made you these lovely little journaling cards of gratitude to pop into your journals. And then this one here, and of course, in light of the recent events, I had to include a little dog, didn't I? My dog doesn't look like that today. She was soaking wet, and I've popped then in some of the verses out of my favouriteest hymn, Amazing Grace, because it was talking about being lost and found and being afraid. So I thought, yes, this is all very on point for today. But I was quite pleased with these. I thought, oh, this is a new style journal card. We're going to just go with it. And, you know, you don't have to do anything with them. They literally, you can just journal on the back of them. But what I've also done, because I'm super amazingly clever, no, I'm not really. You guys are also super amazingly clever, and I've done a video tutorial showing you how to do this. I've printed 4 on one page. I put the link to the video in the last video, and I'll try and remember to put it into this one, showing you how to print different sizes. But I've printed them out nice and small so I can use them as little labels. But what I was thinking was, I could have used these. I didn't think at the time. They would have actually made quite nice closures. So I might replace that one and pop one of these on there. So we'll see. But I'm going to obviously cut these out in a moment and use them as journal cards to pop into here. But before I do that, I want to show you the solution for us being able to utilise these as pockets. Now, there's a couple of different ways that you can do this. Oh, I'm just reaching down for my basket. But I think probably the way that I'm going to choose because I'm feeling in a lacy mood this morning, is to use, oh, that'll be nice. Yes, let's have that. That's very autumnal, isn't it? And I'm loving how that word is being used so much at the moment, autumnal. Right, so we're going to pop a little pocket. It's only going to go like to there, okay? Should I end that crease it really? But that's okay because it mustn't get in the way of my closure. All right, so I don't want it poking right under there. So we're going to have a little pocket here and then it'll stop my things falling out. Now, obviously you don't have to have a full-size pocket. You could take a bit of fabric, just a snippet of fabric. You want to make this going to be fairly flat, you see. And I could have that there. And then when I pop my tag in, you see it would sit then in the bottom of there. You could have a thin bit of lace across the bottom like that. You want to have a big piece. You could use some really cool and funky fun ribbon and have that underneath. But whatever it is, you want to make sure that it's hidden. Otherwise, you're kind of giving the secret away, aren't you? Because to all intents and purposes, this really groovy looking pocket is meant to look just that, like a groovy looking pocket. So if anybody is leafing through your journal, they shouldn't really think, oh, I wonder what's behind those flaps. It'll just look like a cool pocket, yeah? So that's what I was saying about making sure you position these in interesting places. But yeah, so let's just pop a little bit of lace in there. Okay, so I have done my little pocket. I changed my mind. I didn't go with the lace. I went with this because I spotted it in my little basket. So this is really lovely. I have no idea where I got this from. Probably with a pack of something that came from somewhere. I don't know. But I loved it. So I'm taking this tag. I've inked it. I've added a bit of book page onto the other side of the book page because it was book page with letters and I want to be able to write on it. I've done some stamping with some leaves. So I'm just going to now, on the front, pop a little bit of this. Oh, it does tear too. Good. Because that's what I want. I want it to look like it's something wild and foliage-ish. Foliage-ish. That's it. Great. I think it's handmade. I think it's meant to be like handmade paper, you know, but it's probably come from one of the packs of things I had sent to me from somebody. So I'm going to just put that under there like that. It's got a bit of a cheesecloth effect to it then. And we want that just poking out from behind there. Lovely. Love it. I'm going to put some glue down and we're going to get that done. Oh, big squeeze. And again, a big squeeze. Blob, 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 blob. Some amount of glue, you're cold, yeah? You should have a nice big snuggie like me, look. And then you wouldn't have that problem, would you? No, it's not having that, is it? Oh, I should turn it upside down. Right, okay, we'll have to use the other stuff. Because I can't keep keeping you all any longer. I'm going to be fed up with me. Okay, so just pop a little bit of this in there and hope it'll stick. And then we'll, I don't know if this is going to stick on that fabric, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Yes, we will. Oh, that's what I don't like about this. You like glue in and then suddenly you got like big globs of glue. I don't know, say. I think I've put that over too far now. Oh, well, that's just completely come off now. I might go back down there. Be good now. Okay, right. And then we'll put that there, maybe. I'm thinking something really nice and vibrant on the front. That's what I was aiming for. Oh, that looks nice. There we are. All that extra glue paid off in the end. Right. So that's my tag. I've got a little bit of this here then to do the bit at the top. But I wonder if this cardie and this making my nose really itchy. Goodness knows. Ah, get it? Goodness knows. Right, so when I did this yesterday, what did I make yesterday? Something with a tag, but I used this stuff, didn't I? I don't know where I've put that now. I've filed it somewhere. That's dangerous. I'm just wondering if it was too tall, because I know I mismeasured. Rachel, stop dithering. Right, whereas if I put it that way, yeah, let's do that. Let's just chop that off because that's annoying me. Right, so glue, glue, glue. Come on, glue. Gordon Bennett. Well, my loving with the glue is over by the looks of it. I can't go anything. I've got to squeeze that hard. I haven't got the strength to do that, which is a shame because it's good stuff. But I've got no patience for stuff that doesn't want to come out. Come along now, look. I think they make these glue bottles too, it's too hard plastic. Does that make sense? It should be softer stuff. Like this is better. See, it's much more malleable. Because that one oozes out, doesn't it? But okay. Anyway, enough moaning about glue. Right, so that's my little tab at the top there. All very on, you know, what is it? What we're doing? You know, on topic, should we say? And then I thought I would just add a little bit of this. Somebody asked me where I got this from the other day. I got it from the range. I think I got it from the range. Oh, did I get it from the range? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. And I got to just take that off there because that really annoys me the way that finish is really sharp. And I'm just thinking I may just pop that there just to give it a little bit of bling. Oh, shall I use this? Well, you've just missed the farce that was me trying to glue something. This is the 4th glue bottle I've picked up. I hope I remember to wind the video on, and I hope you don't have to suffer the nonsense of sitting there while I'm fumbling around for a glue that I can get something out of. Dearie me. Call yourself a YouTuber. Go. I haven't even got glue that works. Right, let's plonk that there. Please stay. Please stay. There we go. I'm hopeful. Ooh, that looks nice on there. I'm not happy with that angle, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Short of sticking another one. Oh, I could stick that one on the top. Let me just take that off. It's a funny angle on the top of these leaves. Yeah, let me just stick that one there, and then that'll be better. I just don't like that sharp bit at the top. Ah, there we are. It's better. Haha, problem solved. There we go. That's a very pretty tag, even if I do say so myself, which I just did. Okay, so we've done our pocket. Excuse me. That is to go inside of there. And then I was just thinking what I might do then is pop that pretty little robin. He's not a robin, it is a robin on the page there. Again, with a little bit of this stuff underneath it. So it's got kind of a clustery effect even. And I might even, just for the heck of it, put, ooh, that would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, right, where's my, okay, let's just put a bit of this on here. I'm loving this aged mahogany, you know, the oxide ink, this one here. I think I showed you in yesterday's video. It's lovely for autumn. Did you hear that? It's lovely for autumn. It really is very nice. It's just the right tone. Can you see? I hope you can see. I really like it. Right, so I'm thinking we'll kind of cluster him up there. What do we think? Are we digging that or no? I don't know. Something's not quite right here, Rach. Let's have that there, and then the bird there. It would have been cool if I could have gotten the word nature in, but I don't think that's going to happen, so that's fine. And I just kind of want that, almost like he's falling out of his nest and brought a bit of it with him. I'll just trim the top of that then. That's fine, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's glue. Now let's start on this side. Glue. Glue. There we are. Glue. And then before I put that on the page, I'm just going to trim off the wildy hairs. There we are. I'll leave it on a few, but not that long. Do you know what I mean? Point cut them instead. The hairdressers amongst us will know what I'm doing there. Okay. There we are, that's it. There they just stick out quite nicely. There we are. Oh, I like that. And then I might put that at the top. I haven't decided yet. So let's have a look at the page. Let's build the page up now. We've got a tag in our secret pocket. I like this. I love this. If anybody knows where I can get this stuff from, please do tell me. Send me a link or something because I love it. And I only had one piece of it. And in the spirit of not hoarding stuff anymore, I've used it. 2 minutes haul. I'll be down now, love. My lovely darling dog, who's refused point blank to go outside all morning because it was raining, has now decided she would rather go out and have a wee. So she's just going to have to hang on for just 2 seconds. She's okay. She's a good girl. Her new bed came today, so she's happy. I'm going to just pop that little guy by there because I think that looks cute. And because I can't fussy, I've just gone over with one of these very faintly with a bit of my inks, and it just takes the white background out, you see. So we've got that there, which goes into here. And then you've got this one here, which goes into here. Now, what I was thinking was, see what I was saying about how you could use these really small as your little locking nut, I was going to say them, you know what I mean? That would look quite cute over there, I think. In fact, I think I'm going to stick that on there. I wonder if I can get that one off. See, this is what you do when you change your mind about things. No, I'm not going to cut it, and I'll tell you for why. Because if I fix that onto it, it'll stabilise it. Yes, it will. Okay, move out the way a minute. Let the professional in. Oh, gosh, here we go. Try and do this now without making a mess of it. Ah! See? Making a mess. There we go. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Yes, that's a much nicer finish. And then we've got a nice deep tuck then. Could you have that one stuck in it? I'd have been tamping, wouldn't I? I'd have been tamping. I have backed that with a bit of book page just to make it a bit firmer. So obviously there's lots of other things that you can do with this. You can add, I should have put that on that side. I think that's why I had that there, because that there is code to me for journal time. But obviously if you didn't know what the code was, you wouldn't know, would you? But in my times and seasons kit, I had quite a few little clocks, obviously, because it was a times and seasons kit. And I just thought, oh, that would be a nice little reference there in your journal, wouldn't it? Little clock, journal time. In other words, you can write on this page. There we go. That's way too much glue now. So if I pop that there, here we are. Told you it was too much glue, didn't I? Silly me. To be fair, this little project doesn't actually take that long. I just had so much fun today playing. So, and I'm not going to apologise for that. Like I say, if you didn't want to watch me play, you can always wind bits on. But I've really enjoyed making this today. It was fun. It has turned out exactly as I had hoped. I'm thinking I might pop that there, look. That's where I was looking for a spot to... Yes, it will. It'll fit there. Right, I'm going to just pop that my little fussy cut underneath. So it's a bit of a like, remember those books we had when we were kids, like pop-up books? So you'd open a page and they'd be, or like with the windows, so there'd be something hidden behind there. So that's what that is. That's my little hidden, hello, little pumpkin here kind of thing. And then I've done my journal cards and I have backed them. I think these are lush. And I'm going to pop these in. Now, what you can do, sorry, I was about to say, I keep changing my sentence halfway through, is you could put a little, I don't really want to say like a, oh yeah, let's do with that, shall we? Should we do that? Hang on a sec, I've just done a thought. Just a thought. I'm just thinking about putting like, so that we can have something to kind of, they will go in like that. Yeah, we can. I'm going to put a extra bottom on. Does that make sense? What can I use? Oh, anything. Bit of lace, bit of ribbon. Let's use ribbon. That'll do. Oh, this is nice. We got sunflowers here. I haven't used this one yet. Okay. Let's take that off. Let's cut that off because it's sticky. We'll keep that for a little cluster. Okay. So it's probably a bit shiny for what it's going to be doing, but no, actually don't like that. Don't like it. Sorry. change of direction. That's too fidgety. Oh, this one's nice. We've had this one before. Oh, come along, out the way. There's too much tape going on here. There we are. Let's use this one. This'll do. It'll do nicely. We're going to pop that on there like that. It is going to work, I've decided. It's going to work whether it likes it or not. I just don't want to put too much glue on here. Well, look, girls, I did warn you it'd be a bit chaotic today, didn't I? I know they laugh at me, but well, there we are. You don't come here for an intelligent conversation and well put together craft lessons, do you guys? You come here for the laughs, I hope, and a bit of company. Yes, you're certainly getting that, and entertainment maybe. This is how not to do it. Right. Now, this is what happens when you do one and you're thinking on the job, you see. Whereas sometimes they come and I'm all prepared. But I knew what I wanted to do. I just didn't have a chance to. Actually, I'm going to be honest. I enjoy this bit. This is the bit I like the best. Is like the working it out and the problem solving. I am a problem solver. And I like you to see sometimes like how I think the evolution of things through. So you might be thinking of something different. You might think of a different workaround or a different, oh, you could do this, you could do that. In which case, because you're listening to me thinking, you're being able to think yourself and you're going to come up with even more inspiring ideas then, aren't you? So I just want to make sure all the glue's out of there because I don't want to ruin my lovely cards. So I've done these two here. I'm really pleased with these journal cards actually, and I've inked around with that aged mahogany. And then what I was thinking was they would just sit ever so nicely in there, like so. Hopefully the glue is dry. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. And then, and that's in there like that, you will see them poking out just like so, out to the top. Oh my word, how cool does that page look? I am so pleased with this. I knew this was going to work out well. I knew it'd all be all right in the end. See, I told you, didn't I? I'm going to put that there because I just think it just ties nicely in at the top. And my mother always said to me, I don't normally listen to her mind, but I am going to on this occasion, Bella. I'm going to listen. Do things in threes. 1, 2, 3. There you are, look. See, now I'm a real journaler. Now I'm doing it like the big girls do it. Just a little bit, like just a little, it just ties everything in nicely. You don't often see me finish a page because I'm usually doing little ephemera projects with you, but there you go. Oh, do you know what? I love that. I hope you like the project today because I've really enjoyed making this. I've had so much fun, and I hope you can see how much fun I've had. And want to go and have a go yourself because that was dead easy, wasn't it, guys? That was like super easy. I have no idea how long this video has taken because I just got carried away, and I'm loving the tags and the papers I'm working with, so that makes it even more enthusiastic. And don't these go well? Look at that. You'd have thought they were all in the same kit. Sorry, my hand is getting hot now. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I need to tidy up my desk now because it looks like a bomb's gone off in here. Have I got anything else? Oh, look at me. Wait 1 second. Did you think I'd forgotten? Well, I almost did. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of the Christmas kit. I tell you what, no word of a lie, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, I absolutely love these papers. I am super pleased with them. And I don't mean that as in a toot to my own horn. Just, you know, we all make stuff. When you make your journals and stuff, sometimes we make things that we like, sometimes we make things that we love. I normally, as I'm creating a kit, print the pages off, so obviously I can see how they're coming out. I couldn't do that with this kit because I didn't have any ink, and I've run out of ink again. But so I literally created all of this kit on the screen. I actually did all of these on my laptop, sat on the settee downstairs because I was poorly bad. But so I had no idea of how the colours were going to come off, you know, when they printed out and how they were going to work together. But I am super pleased with them. So there is a mixture in the actual kit. I'm not going to show you them all today, obviously, because there's won't be any point in the kit reveal and it's not quite finished. Got a few more bits to add and then I'll be nearly done. 2 days maybe, max, if I get any peace and quiet here. So there's a mixture of these lovely collage pages. I've done some in landscape, yeah, and then some in portrait. So that's one of the portrait ones, which again, I'm very pleased with. So you'll be able to do stuff on the long. So like when you're doing your junk mail envelopes and you want a collage, they'll be ideal for that then, because you've got a long envelope, haven't you? And then, I'm just going to show you one or two of my favourites. Let me see. Oh, there's this one here. I absolutely adore this one. Look at that. So I've tried to kind of go down the kind of traditional Christmas, but with a bit of a modern twist, if that makes sense. Because, you know, I don't know, I just wanted to do something a little bit different. My first Christmas kit was very traditional, and I wanted it to be a little bit lighter and brighter. And Lisa had mentioned blue, and I was like, oh yes, I do love blue. So I've tried to bring in the blues. Love, 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 love this. Absolutely love it. Snow globe. We've got our Christmas train. Toot toot. Polar Express. Let me show you one more. Which one shall I show you? With baubles there. Christmas trees, fireplaces, snow scene. I think I've got two with Father Christmas on. I can go mad with Father Christmas because he's not for everyone, especially if you're making grown-up journals, but he is there. There's some lovely background pages. Oh, this one I love. I love, love, love this one. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm just in love with these. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's all you're going to see today, because I don't want to spoil it. You have to come back and see it. And I promise you, hand on heart, I'm going to do my absolute very, very best to get this kit ready for the weekend. So you guys, I know, who are starting on your Christmas journals and have kindly contacted me to ask where my kit is. It's nice to be in, you know, a request. So thank you for thinking of me. That's our project for today. I'll be putting the freebies on to our Ko-fi. So don't forget about the freebies. These are your freebies. I will do them. Do you want me to do a page like this for you? For those of you that can't be bothered with the printer settings, I'll do a page like that, shall I? And then you can have them on both sizes, all right? So yeah, they're on our Ko-fi page. Please do go on over and download your freebies for that. And just a little mention, and this is not a complaint, it's just perhaps a little request, because I know I have been a bit absent, and I know when we guys are absent on YouTube, you guys quite rightly move on to different things and watching other channels and things like that. But I just noticed that like my freebie videos get like loads and loads of views, and then the one in between, which I'm very often using the freebies that I've given you to show you how to use them, not so many views. Please don't just come visit me when I give you freebies. I do love to see you all the time. And I do love it when you leave me comments too, because I've actually had time this week to reply to your comments. So I hope you've seen my responses. Really, really, really grateful when you take the time to leave a quick comment. And it's just lovely knowing who's watching. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I'm going to go and clean up, let my poor doggy out because she needs the loo. You have a wonderful rest of the day. Enjoy your freebies. Enjoy your tag pocket flip. And I will be back with you very soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.